Hello humanoids, welcome to the David Show. Today we're going to talk about the Jordan 1 Low Nike SB Eric Koston. I don't know how you say all those words together, but this is a Jordan 1 Low designed by Eric Koston, who's a professional skateboarder, and he's known for his love of shoes. Ever since his first shoe design, which I believe was with S Footwear, he's been known for like taking heritage and taking direction from basketball shoes. There's a lot of heritage in this shoe, being that it's Michael Jordan, it's Eric Koston. In skateboarding, those two have been kind of compared a lot. In some ways, they tried to turn Paul Rodriguez into that Jordan figurehead of skateboarding for the Nike brand for a long time. And I definitely think that Paul Rodriguez is worthy of that position, but I think that Eric Koston kind of holds that position on his own. He is basically the Jordan of skateboarding. So it's kind of cool that he has his hand in this Jordan 1 that we're about to look at. I'm going to show you some details that I haven't seen too many people talking about, which kind of blows my mind. Everyone's just kind of saying, yo, it's a Jordan 1 Low, but there's a lot of differences. I'm going to point some of those out today. It kind of seems like maybe Nike or Jordan brand is trying to push this Jordan 1 Low as a skate shoe, a skate silhouette. I think it's definitely a skatable silhouette. We've skated it in the past. Mostly we always skated highs in the 80s, but the broken down version of the Jordan 1 that is released just everywhere, it uses very simple materials and it uses a very simple insole, which doesn't offer a bunch of support or a bunch of impact resistance. I know that the Jordan sole has some air built into it, hence Nike Air, the Air Jordan, but I think that the skate versions are a lot better. So we're gonna dive into this pair right here. And we were trying to skate in these for you guys. That's why this video wasn't up sooner. We've been trying to film a skate video. Unfortunately, it's been raining and we haven't had any dry days that line up where we could actually skate and film and all that stuff. So, but yeah, we're gonna take a look at them right now. Your Jordan 1 Low, we'll take them both out right here so you can have a good look. Your Eric Koston Jordan 1 Low. That's the look right out of the box. This color, midnight navy and metallic silver. So you'll see this metallic looking check. It is a different material, metallic swoosh. It's more of a textured vinyl, so take a look at that. It's pretty cool looking. Here you got your tongue, which is different than your Jordan 1 tongue is normally. For one, it's shorter. It's a thin tongue. It's not your thick like dunk tongue or whatever that I know everybody loves, but I think Koston would appreciate this thinner tongue a little bit better. A lot of people think that like, oh, you should have put padding and stuff, and like skate shoes are slimming down a lot for board control. So like people who are serious about skateboarding a lot of times just want those shoes that hug your foot so you get that board control. It's also shorter and it doesn't have the Jumpman logo on it. It has the Nike SB logo on it. It does not have the 23 lace holder either, which I think it would have been cool with that on there, but it's not on there. Something else that nobody's really talked about in the Jordan, the OG Jordan Lows, this material or this panel right here, this whole panel is broken into two pieces. So what you'll see on the Jordan 1 that you could get at the mall, it's gonna have like a color blocking that you can do at the top. This shoe does not have that toe panel. I think it brings the side panel down just a little bit, but it just makes the shoe look a lot cleaner without that extra color panel on there. I actually like it a lot better, which brings us over to this heel. The heel, the Wings logo is on the heel tab, which is added to this. This is a completely different heel construction from the Jordan 1 Low. And usually the Wing logo is on the heel cup instead of the heel tab. So, and I think that looks a little better. It's heat stamped on there, like they used a printing method to put it on there, so the logo looks really clean and really detailed versus the embroidered logo that's typically on the heel, which I know is a more expensive process, but in my opinion just doesn't look as good when it's like stabbed into leather. Embroidery is kind of something I myself like on, you know, a hat, which is cotton, or a sweatshirt or something like that. Even embroidery on t-shirts I've never really been a fan of, and I've done screen printing and embroidery for 20 plus years, so that's my opinion on that. I think this looks a lot cleaner, a lot nicer. Something else I wanted to point out is the toe shape is just slightly more round. It doesn't have that diamond feel to it. Maybe I'm crazy, but the Jordan 1 or the Jordan period kind of has that almost like diamond tip toe on it. This is just more rounded. I think it'll have a little bit better flick for skateboarding. It does have the same sole as the your typical Jordan 1. You know, and also to point out the obvious, we've got the Jumpman on the toe, which I think is really sick, and it makes this shoe really unique. It stands out. Putting it on the tongue is like an afterthought. Like this was just like, dude, let's put some good thought and some good some creativity into that. Putting it on the tongue is just like, where are we gonna put the Jumpman? On a tongue label? That's kind of boring. So that looks cool. I think that's pretty much it, man. This has your Nike SB insole in it, so you got your Zoom Air insole. Again, typically your Dunk comes with a pour-on forefoot. This does not, but you got your EVA sole with your Zoom Air heel pad, which does make a lot of difference. I've heard people say that's not that big of a deal when you're jumping down stuff, or when you're 45 and still trying to do anything. This really does help a lot. I think that's pretty much it. I did want to talk about one more thing. We made some new t-shirts, and this is going to be a very limited run of t-shirts. You guys will have to let me know what you think about them in the comments below, because this is something that a lot of people have asked for, but I just kind of dragged my feet on it because I wasn't sure how it would be received. But we made a very limited run. This is the only run that we're going to make of these, and yeah, I'll show them to you in just a few seconds. Right after this break, right? Okay, I'm back. So, a bunch of you guys have asked about this. This is one of our better selling sneaker t-shirts. Next to our LA to Chicago shirt, which crushed it. Thank you. If you guys haven't checked out Mark Kowalczuk's Instagram, check him out one more time. He did a bang up job on our LA to Chicago t-shirt. But next to that, this has been our best selling t-shirt, the lobster tee. So what you got here, your red lobster. We never have made this shirt. This is a brand new design. So we put it on this maroon shirt, which kind of goes with the contrasting colors on the shoe, and then the, of course, red lobster, which matches the highlights. Bluetile hit on the bottom. There you go. Seriously, guys, we made 6 of each of these shirts that I'm about to show you, and that is all. Unless something, there's some big changes coming up at Bluetile, so we won't be able to make this shirt exactly like this. But stay tuned, maybe we'll do something else. So that's the first one. We're just gonna fold that up and get that out of the way real quick. Next, obviously, we got the blue lobster. You got your navy contrasting colors and your light blue highlight. Kind of sick, pretty stoked on that. This is your purple lobster tee. That was the most recent release for us. We've never actually done this color before. This is a lavender shirt with the purple lobster on it, so it pretty much just goes with the highlights of the shoe. I think it looks dope. I think you'd be stoked on it too. So if you're looking for a way to freshen up your purple lobsters, this is a cool way to do it. Break them out, take them back into the streets, release the lobsters one more time. Anyway, next we have a little bit more elusive. This one actually turned out to be one of my favorites. The green lobster. You got your deep forest green and that kind of radiant, bright green of the highlights of the shoe. So yeah, there you go, the green lobster. And then, of course, the famed and not really fabled, but the very rare yellow lobster comes on this brown tee. And you know, obviously we're matching the contrast colors and then the yellow to go with the highlights and details. So there you go. There's only 6 of these t-shirts out there. I know not a lot of you guys have the yellow lobsters, but there you go. There's that there's that one. And I think that's all the lobster tees, right? I think I got this one last one. I don't know, this orange one. This orange lobster tee. The orange lobsters are never being made. Probably. Yep. Probably never being made. Right? I don't know, what do you guys think? Should you jump the gun and get the orange lobster t-shirt before the shoes drop, or the shoes really never dropping? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So that's it, guys. We made the lobster tees for all the colors of the shoes. It's been one of our best selling t-shirts, so this is probably going to sell out pretty quickly. You know, if some things change, we may be able to make some more, but currently we're changing printers. You know, we print all the shirts in the shop. We're kind of switching back to screen printing. So this really kind of only works as it is direct to garment. So we may be able to change up the design a little bit and still screen print it if you guys so desire. But this will be the only run exactly like this. So there you go, 6 of each t-shirt. They come in small to extra large. And that's it. I think that's all we're going to talk about today. Just telling you about some t-shirts and some shoes. Stay tuned. I really wish we could have skated in those Jordans, but alas, there will be other Jordans to skate in, right? That's it, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe. Oh my gosh. I do have something to talk about. Hold on. Okay, you guys know what this is. We're giving a pair away. We're doing it for a charity. So stay tuned. In the next coming week or so, we're going to do a video about these shoes. You know what it is. I'm not going to bust it out, but we're going to give this pair away to one lucky person in hopes to raise money for a very special cause. So stay tuned. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. You'll know more if you subscribe. You'll get the notification when we say, hey, we're giving away a pair of Cactus Jacks. And yeah, there you go. That's it. Thank you. See you later. Goodbye. Onward throughout your day. Hope you all the best. Love Bluetile.